Hi, I'm Stacey Smike Santiago, and this is Work Smarter, insight and tools to help you accelerate your fulfillment and success. Today we're talking about 3 keys to creating habits that stick. I'm sure you've tried lots of new behaviors before, and sometimes it just doesn't stick, right? It's hard to keep those new habits going, to form those new behaviors that we know we want to support our goals. Well, let's talk about some ways to actually get them to stick and make this easier for you. Number 1 is understanding your existing habits. This is kind of like a reflection time where I want you to think about, what are your good habits? What are you already disciplined about, and why? What values are you demonstrating there? What are they evidence of? We act so much in response to what our values are. That's what we're upholding. So let's understand what habits are already aligned with our values. And then once you understand how these habits make you feel, then it's a whole lot easier to apply the mechanics and the lessons from your existing habits to new habits and behaviors that you might want to start. Okay, the second thing here is, what 3 habits do you want to develop in order to support your current goals? You might not need 3 of them. It might only be 1 or 2, but there's probably a new small discipline, even if it's something as simple as going to bed at a certain time at night. Something small is going to support what you're trying to do for your improvement or your goal for this year. And then behind those habits that you're trying to form, understand the reasons why. What good does it do for you? What is that outcome that you're trying to experience? And then also, what are the rewards that you could give yourself for following through and making some progress? The third thing here is what I call guardrails and automations. These are things to put into place to help those habits form. Things like limiting distractions. When you're trying to focus and you're in that habit zone, move the phone away, turn it on silent, take it out of the room. Close out non-essential programs on your computer that you don't need to be working in at that time. Set an alarm so that you know that it's time to refocus, or maybe that time that you set to focus on a particular time is over with. Use that to help manage your time and your focus. And maybe even have an end of the day shutdown time. Those are examples of things to help. Another thing is prune away the clutter so you can free space in order to put effort toward these new habits. If you have a whole lot on your plate and you just try and add more, that may not go so well. So take a look at what you can already cut out. It's not serving you so well. Maybe it's an old habit, or it's just something you just don't need to put your time towards anymore. Prune that, cut that away, make space for something new. Here's another thing to try, is build your new habit during your power hour. Some of us are not morning people. Other people are done for the day by 5 p.m. Think about your power hour and then make that your time to focus on building that new habit. And then finally, build some accountability into this to the extent that you can maybe share with someone what you're working on, or certainly write it down and check in with yourself. Make this real, and that's going to help it stick. So understanding your existing habits, identifying what habits you need that are going to actually support the primary goal for you, and then setting those guardrails and automations. So hopefully that helps you. 3 keys to creating habits that stick. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.